What's up, everybody? Tendo here, and today we are at my storage unit because we're gonna play with Hot Wheels. These are Hot Wheel tracks, so check it out. If you've watched my YouTube channel at all, you've probably heard me talk a lot about Hot Wheels and why I buy all these Hot Wheel tracks. And I've got an upcoming project with these tracks. And this box of Hot Wheel tracks, well, we're planning on making a big video where we roll a Hot Wheel with a GoPro strap to it all the way down the mountain. It's gonna be ridiculous. It's worth subscribing, so hit that subscribe button now. But we've got a lot of prep work to do before we get there. First of all, we've got to make sure that we've got enough tracks to get where we're going. And believe you me, I've got a bunch of them. Every day that I go thrift shopping, anytime I come across these, I buy every one of them I can. Now at Walmart, these are like, I think $1 something for 3 of them. And I'm able to buy these by going to a special Goodwill where you pay for things by weight. So I get all, I've probably got all of these that I've got now for less than 20 bucks. There's not a lot of weight there, but we're not quite there. I need a bunch more of them. So we're gonna figure out exactly how much I have today. And the other thing that we're gonna do that's most important is we're gonna figure out how to strap my GoPro to a Hot Wheel so that it can safely roll down these tracks.
How?
We've got to count all these things. So I guess let's divide them up by length. And I'll go back after we've done so and count the connectors.
Double.
Wow. I think I was just going to cut those in half. And then we have 2 6-inchers. And then 2 7-inchers, and that's all the itty bitty ones. Those are the shortest tracks. We have 13 9-inchers, 1 4-incher. These are 17 inches, and we have 6 of them. 11 that are just 20 inches, not to be confused with the 20.5 inches. And we've got 5 of the 20.5 inchers. Keep counting. And then we have a total of 36 24-inchers, the big daddies. So far I've got 3 right angle turns. The last pile that we got to, there's basically links that are every half-inch increment, and so we're just gonna measure all of these and chalk each one of them up to, I don't know, let's just say, we're just gonna say 14 inches on each of these, even if they're a little bit more, because they're all over the place.
Tenzos.
Tenzos?
Tenzos, benzos. 4005. 10. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 191.
191.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel hot from counting all these.
How hot do you think it is out here?
4,000 degrees.
It's at least 115 degrees right now. And we have 155 of these connectors. So we're really close to having enough for everything, but not quite. But right now, we're gonna go shopping for some Hot Wheels so that we can figure out the exact best way to connect my GoPros to the Hot Wheels. There are some ready-made Hot Wheels for the GoPro 4, and I do have a GoPro 4, so I will be ordering one of those. But I don't have a proper way yet to attach my good brand new GoPro to a Hot Wheel. So let's go figure that out. The options here are pretty slim, but I've got to find something that maybe is tall enough or has enough clearance that I could maybe put a tripod screw on the bottom, put a GoPro mount. But look at this, it's like a flatbed. Ooh, that's perfect. I wonder if there's more of these. I could really put some sort of spacer there and just clip it in, you think?
Yeah. Do you want functional or non-functional?
Let's see non-functional first.
Not sure what it is.
What? Oh, it's a wheelchair. That's cool. All right, let's see the other ones.
Another flatbed type truck.
Yeah, I like that. We'll take that.
And a flattish car.
Useless.
This is dope.
This is doper.
What is that? Oh, that's the GoPro. They actually have it here. I've been trying to get myself to order this off of Amazon forever. They actually have it at Walmart. That's crazy.
Oh, baby.
How much is that?
$4.
We were just about to leave, but yes. Yeah.
This one's gonna come by and be like, why are they all blend in?
The exact same. The exact same.
It's the hair.
We were planning on also going to the Goodwill and maybe trying to buy a bag full of Hot Wheel there, but stuff that we got kind of works beyond my wildest dreams, so I think we're going to be all right with just this. All right, we're back home now, and this went a lot better than I thought it was going to. We got a total of 9 Hot Wheels, and they're all special. 3 of them are, in fact, GoPro Hot Wheels, and I can't believe these were at Walmart because I've had them in my Amazon cart for years, just thinking that one day this video was finally going to come to life and I'd order a few of them, and they're like $7 or $8 on Amazon. They were $1 a piece at Walmart. Patrick found the first one, I was in disbelief, and then I found 2 more. So I'm very happy about that. The other stuff we bought was just anything that I looked like I could attach something to. So this one's like it's got like a roll cage on it, and I feel like maybe I could saw those off and slide a GoPro in them. Here's the thing. These GoPro ones are meant for this Hero 5, this GoPro 5, right? And it just clips in there. We'll put it in there in a second. I'll show that off. But I have a 7 Black, which is my main shooter, and that's the one I really want to roll down the hill. I want to roll several cameras down the hill on the Hot Wheel tracks, but this one's the most important. It's stabilized. It's most likely to look the smoothest. So I've got to find a way to either hack this one up and slide it inside those cages, or I bought 2 of these with flatbeds that I could in some way either attach some GoPro mounts to or potentially, I don't know, saw into as well. And then here's one that's just a flatbed that I thought maybe would be good to put a backwards facing camera on. So here's the other thing. I thought when I was coming home that I would be able to maybe still use the GoPro car for the 7, but the 7 is in fact a little taller than this 5 is. So that means the clip that holds in the 4 is not going to work. But we're still going to fiddle with it. We're still going to see how it goes. Let's open one of these up. I'm going to end up sawing into the green one, but I like the red one the best, so I'm going to open it up. And that's the one we're going to use for this 5. And this should be pretty straightforward. Oh, it is. That's a beauty. Oh, it's rolling. You're being shot from a... You are being shot from a Hot Wheel. Isn't it cute? Alright, so that's one down. That will be one way in which we shoot Hot Wheels rolling down the tracks. So let's talk about this bad boy. Let's open another one. One of the green ones. Just humor me here. Ugh. Now I really wonder what's going to happen if I saw this out. These are plastic, it's not metal. So I'm thinking we're going to just go ahead and do a little demolition. Alright, watch your eyeballs, camera people. I'm not sure where to start. I really don't want to mess this up. Not gonna go bad. What could go wrong? Alright. Here we go. Yeah! Oh, it's hot! Hot, daddy, hot! Alright, next one. Thank God it's plastic. If this were metal, we'd be here all day. All right. Let that cool down for a second because it's already burned me once. It's a little melty, but that should pop right off. Now, let's see what happens. If that were just a little taller. Just a little. And the way that this is made, the bottom is completely flat. I mean, it's a millimeter max off the ground above the wheels. So there's no screwing any mounting screws into the bottom of that. So I pretty much just ruined this Hot Wheel, but we had to see if it would fit, right? All right, let's move on to the next one. I'm thinking that the best bet for the Hero Black is going to be one of these flatbeds. And here I'll show you why. When I was younger, Hot Wheels were not terribly hard to take apart. And I'm hoping that's the case with these. But it looks like there might be some sort of rivet there. We're going to find out. I'm really curious to see if anyone jumps in the comments that has experience taking Hot Wheels apart, because your boy doesn't know nothing. I'm pretty sure these aren't screws. Pretty sure that's just like a hard rivet of some sort, but we're going to figure it out. This is hard. So here's the thing about this flatbed. It's not going to come apart in a way that's going to go back together easily. But on this flatbed here, there's a hole right there. Can you see it? And I really just thought a tripod screw under there, and then an actual GoPro mount screwed into it, and then the GoPro on top of that would be great. That's not looking super feasible right now. There's lots of options though. I could JB weld the GoPro mount on there. That would stay. I'd be confident enough in that. But I really would like to get that apart, because this could be flush. If I could unscrew it, then mount the GoPro mount underneath the bed and then put it back on, we'd be flying high. But it's just not. I did buy several of these so I could screw into one, but I know it's not going to go back together properly. So let's think about it. Let's move on to a different Hot Wheel, the one with the cage. I'm thinking maybe this can be our best bet, but it is not plastic like the base of the other one. But I've got a scribe pin, and what is going to happen in my head, you know what? What I was going to do was scribe these, put a scratch in the metal exactly the width of the GoPro. But now that I'm looking at it, the GoPro is just as wide, or almost just as wide, as the seat to the steering wheel inside of this Hot Wheel. So, that being said, I might just get real destructive here with my Fiskars cutters and just cut this off completely. Wish me luck. You close? All right. Okay, easier than I thought, easier than I thought. That was not so easy. Last one. Oh! I just shot Patrick. All right. So now we've got the cage off, and now the problem is, of course, this GoPro is wider than the area of the seat to the steering wheel. So I'm thinking I'm going to start by cutting that steering wheel out.
Which is less important, the seat or the steering wheel?
You mean in terms of an actual driving car, don't you?
Yes.
I don't know. Close your eyes. All right. Not sure how this is going to go. It is plastic once again. Steering wheel's gone, so let's see how it fits now. Oh, we're so close. But that seat is at a slope, so it's hindering everything. But I'm almost willing to bet some money that once I rip that seat out of there, it's going to be too much space. And we only bought one of these, but there was 5 or 6 more of them there. I'll go back if I mess this up and feel like it'll still work. Dremel on. Every time I turn this on, look at her. Look.
Sounds like you're at the dentist.
Does it? That's all I'm going to think about now. Come in close. Can you, well, I don't want you to... I want you to stand up and close up on this one, like behind me. Just point at it and then close your eyes or something. That plastic just turns to liquid. It's kind of at the point now where I think I'm probably just going to have to hack the rest out. Just get it out of there. But, all right. I think we're getting somewhere here, but it's definitely not perfect. Get back, cat. Is there a pair of pliers right there behind you?
Yes.
Hand them to me. All right, Patrick. I'm just trying to pick some more of that plastic out. And that's pretty good. So right now that GoPro fits in there pretty well, and I'd be happy rolling that around on the floor, but obviously this isn't gonna go, I don't know how fast the Hot Wheels is gonna go down the track, 20 miles an hour or something like that. Obviously we don't wanna trust this $500 camera just sitting in there. So I'm not sure what to do just yet. I might glue some sort of slim rubber piece in here so that just holds tight. But also there's a point to this video, and it's that we need to test these things, because there's little things like, look how this is slanted forward. If that's on a straight, the camera's pointing down a little bit. We are rolling downhill, so this might be fine. I'm not too worried about that, but I don't know. As wide angle as this camera is, that might be a bad thing. This facing down, we might see nothing but dirt. So that's why we're doing this. We're testing. But right now I'm gonna call this one a success. If I like the angles of how that looks rolling downhill, I will finish up this edge so that these back parts of the cage that I cut off don't scratch the screen on my $500 camera. So that's that one.
You just made a $501 toy.
Patrick has just informed me that I've just made a $501 toy. And I guess he's not wrong, although he is quite dumb. All right, so that leaves one dude, and I think this is the one we're gonna drill into. What I would like to do, oh, this is perfect. Look, you see the hole in the bottom of this one? I can't believe how well this is working out. This was not planned, but there's a hole in the bottom of this that might just be perfect for a tripod screw. But we've got a little bit of trouble because the hole is this engine, and I might be able to get this engine off. I don't know how, I don't know where that engine is, if that's part of the frame. But if I put a hole straight through that hole and put a tripod screw mount up here with a GoPro adapter on it, the problem with that is then going to be that the mount's not going to be able to sit straight up because this is going to be in the way. So we got to think about that one. I can't tell, but I think this motor is metal. All right, let's hack into it. Yeah, it's metal. All right, so as I feared, the motor on the top of this truck is metal. So that means this hole that is on the bottom of this truck, it is formed straight up into this motor. So that means that I can't really just chop that off. That's what I thought was gonna happen. We're right at the top. Max power. That's what we're looking for. All right, so.
It's like a merry-go-round.
A merry-go-round that tries to cut off my hand. Got a box full of camera hardware here. Go take a look at that. I'm hoping that there is something. Well, there is a GoPro mount with a tripod screw on it. That's the first thing. The next thing is a tripod screw, but we'll actually come back to that because this poses a new problem. And that new problem is that the hole is not going to line up because of the cab of this car. We're just cut right through the front. Try not to cut the wheels. So that semi truck has turned into a flat truck. 2 washers. Now the GoPro mount. Ooh, it's already on there tight. All right, and there you have it. This one is ugly, but we have successfully bolted down a regular old GoPro mount. And all I have to do is put this GoPro in its cage and it'll sit there. Now, we're not out of the woods because this is 100 times heavier than this car. So I'm worried that that weight is gonna make it topsy-turvy, going down a hill, make it tumble. I don't know. Once again, that's why we're doing these tests. But I have one more solution, and that is to take the flatbed that we bought and take yet another kind of GoPro mount and JB weld that sucker right down there. And I think when this camera is sitting right there, that's going to be the most weight distribution efficient option we have. So I have here a Papa John's plate. And I'm going to take some 2-part weld and mix it up. We're going to glue that sucker down, let it dry, and then we're going to test all of these babies. I don't think we need a whole lot. Take the second part. If you decide to do anything crazy like what I'm doing, don't.
Painting with Bob Ross.
Painting with your boy Tindo Ross. All right, now we're not going to be shy about this. Yeah. We're going to get that, we're going to goop it in there. All right, now let's scoop up the rest of this. This stuff is tough. All right. I'm gonna clean off the excess because I'd still like for this Hot Wheel to look stock. It looks good over there. Got to make sure it's straight because we don't want any crooked angles going down that hill. And then, now that I have it nice and lined up, we're going to give it the old what for. We're going to give it the old squeeze-a-rooney. It's not wanting to stay straight. We'll make it. All right, I think that it's straight, and I think that I've got it tight enough, so I'm going to leave pressure on this and let it dry, and then the fun really begins, because we're about to test these bad boys out. Check it out.
Need a connector.
All right, we've got a track set up in the house. Look through here, cat in the box. We're gonna start way up high, and then it's gonna come all the way down through the hallway to the front door, into the accelerator, and then back to where it started. We're gonna start off with this ugly contraption that almost certainly, I mean, there's no almost, it's definitely not gonna work. This is too top heavy. I mean, it wants to fall over sitting down. But we're gonna give it a try. It's rolling.
Not yet. This does not end well.
Oh! All right, that's what we thought were gonna happen.
Jesus.
Head to me. All right, don't worry. Not all is lost. This is what I thought was gonna happen. Now, let's jump right to one that we know is gonna work. See this bad boy? There's no way this doesn't work, right? Send it. Let's send this one down the track. This ought to be beautiful. Unless our first hill is just too steep.
Ready?
Oh yeah. Oh baby. Whoa!
Face plant in the wall.
All right, so we are way too steep on the first. All right, here. Yeah!
It might be this drop too. It's too steep.
All right, try it again. It ramped. Oh! I'm starting to see a pattern. All right, let's try it again. And I'm gonna, I don't know what to do.
It's that hill, when it comes off that hill.
So, maybe try that.
Ready?
Yeah. Almost! All right, what? Now, realistically, this shouldn't be that big of a problem on the actual day of shooting this going down a mountain, because we're not gonna do this steep. Here, let's do this. All right, go ahead.
Rip. Here, you roll it.
I don't know what this. All right, here we go.
Still too steep.
Huh?
Start from like here.
All right, starting lower. It just can't, it can't cope.
Okay. Last time.
Here we go. Let's go! What? What? It did come unclipped. Okay. It did come unclipped from us moving it so much.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Let's go. No! All right, don't move anything. All right, we're learning things. All right, we ready? I almost rolled it backwards. Come on, baby, hit that curve.
Too fast, I think.
I think it's too heavy. It's... Oh, okay. So that's the problem. This car's way too wide for the 90. Come here. Turns out this car itself is way too wide for this 90. It just won't do it. So it's just derailing here and going like this. And that's a problem, or a potential problem. I'm not sure if it's a problem yet, because I'm not sure if the location that we're going to shoot at is going to require us to turn or not. I'm assuming that I need to be ready for that scenario, so that's why I've been grabbing these 90s. But it's a problem because this will not in any way fit in there. So I'm either going to have to 3D print a better solution, or I'm going to have to find a location that doesn't need 90-degree turns. But as of right now, all we can do is roll this car straight. We can't turn. So, all right, we're learning a lot here. We now know that we can't take turns, so we're gonna shoot this bad boy straight out the door. So that completes test one. I'm pretty happy about it. Are you happy or disappointed?
A little disappointed it didn't go better, but didn't expect much also.
Yeah, I didn't expect much, and there's a lot of takeaways. First and foremost, it's going to be near impossible to get the weight of this to roll down a Hot Wheel track. But I'm not completely giving up yet because it kind of ties into the other lesson that I've learned. This isn't going to work with this much weight on a Hot Wheel without a gradual slope. Because once this gets on flat ground, the weight of even the smaller GoPro alone is too much friction and the car stops moving. I didn't expect that. I expected this not to work. I expected this to be ridiculous. Though I might actually just display this camera from now on my shelf like this because that looks awesome. But we do have a lot to figure out. Whenever we go out here real soon to some hill on the outside of town to test these out on a slope, we're gonna take a lot of track with us and figure out exactly what grade we can get away with to keep this thing moving. But until then, guys, hit that like and subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification. So next time we post the sequel to this video, you'll get a notification and you'll know you can come hang out with us then. Until then, guys, peace out.
Hands.
Hands.
Hey, I'm a shark with a top hat, and I think you should subscribe. Go ahead, hit the button. I'll wait. Okay, bye.